Hello students! I hope you're doing great. Join me as we explore and learn different concepts and skills in Mathematics 9. I am Sir Marlon, your math guide for today. Today, we should be able to 1. Differentiate a quadratic equation from a linear equation. 2. Write the equation in standard form. And 3. Identify the values of the coefficients of A, B, and C. When you were in grade 7, you must have learned about linear equation in one variable. I have here 3 bricks, each has an equation. We will identify whether the equation is linear or not. The first brick displays the equation 9x plus 15 equals 91. Is it linear or not? Let's see if you are correct. If you said that it is linear, you are right. The second brick displays the equation 2x plus 9 equals 20. Is it linear? Well, it is also linear. Now, the last brick displays the equation 5x squared minus 23x equals 19. Clearly, that isn't a linear equation. Do you know why? Because the highest exponent of the equation is 2, and that is called quadratic equation. Now, let us recall the skills you learned when you were in grade 7 by answering the following.
Is this task look familiar? I hope it does. It is multiplying polynomials. Let us answer number 1 in 5 seconds. Ready? Let's do this. And time is up. Applying the distributive property, we should get 2x squared minus 7x. Number 2. Quantity x plus 5 times quantity x plus 9. And time is up. Here, we use the FOIL method since the given factor are both binomials. We shall get x squared plus 9x plus 5x plus 45. Since there are similar terms, we can simplify into x squared plus 14x plus 45. Another 7 seconds for item number 3. Let's do this. Time is up. The answer is 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. Item number 4. Square of a binomial. For 5 seconds, let's do this. Time is up. The answer is a perfect square trinomial. The first term is the square of the first term of the binomial, and the last term is the square of the last term of the binomial, and the middle term is twice the product of the terms. Hence, the answer is x squared plus 12x plus 36. The last item presents the case of sum and difference of two binomials. For 5 seconds, let's do this. Time is up. Instead of applying the FOIL method, we simply multiply first terms and the last terms. Thus, the answer is 25x squared minus 16.
Now, let's take a look at all the answers in the activity we just did. All of them are polynomials of degree 2. If we set each equal to 0, what do we get? We get the quadratic equation in standard form. They are in standard form because 1. The terms are arranged in descending power, and 2. The polynomials is set equal to 0. In general, the quadratic equation is in standard form if it is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. Ax squared is the quadratic term or the term of degree 2. Bx is the linear term or the term of degree 1, while c is the constant term or the term of degree 0. Note that a or the leading coefficient is not equal to 0, otherwise the equation will be linear since any quantity multiplied to 0 is 0 and thus can be omitted. There are quadratic equations where b is equal to 0 or there is no linear term. They are of the form ax squared plus c equals 0, just like 25x squared minus 16 equals 0. On the other hand, there are those where c equals to 0 or there is no constant term. They are of the form ax squared plus bx equals 0, just like 2x squared minus 7x equals 0. However, the standard form of quadratic equation is not unique because of the following cases. Case 1. Symmetric property. Example, we are to write 5x minus 3 equals 2x squared. One way to do it is to apply the subtraction property of equality, so that the left side of the equation contains the quadratic term and the right side is just 0. Then, we arrange the term in descending powers. Hence, the equation is negative 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0, where the values of the coefficients are as follows. A equals negative 2, b equals 5, and c equals negative 3. The other way in writing the given equation in standard form is by applying the symmetric property, after which we can apply other properties of equality to place all the terms on the left side of the equation, thus the right side is just 0. So, the equation 5x minus 3 equals 2x squared can be written in two forms. 1. Negative 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0, or 2x squared minus 5x
Plus 3.
equals 0. They are considered equivalent quadratic equations. Case number 2. Considering greatest common factor or the GCF of the coefficient. Example, 3x squared plus 9x minus 12 equals 0. Although the equation is in standard form, the values of a, b, and c respectively are all divisible by 3, which is their GCF or the greatest common factor. So, dividing both sides of the equations by 3, we get x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0, where a equals to 1, b is equals to 3, and c equals negative 4. So, we say that 3x squared plus 9x minus 12 can also be written as x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0, wherein the coefficients are relatively prime. Now, to make sure that we understand what we have discussed, you may try this activity.
In this activity, we have to write the equation in standard form and identify the values of a, b, and c. Good luck!
And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Again, I'm your math guide, Sir Marlon, saying, just because something's difficult doesn't mean you shouldn't try. It just means you should try harder. Bye-bye!